Good morning, guys. My name is Miss Dupree, and I am going to be your reading teacher for this week. This week, we will be working on something called a formative task. Last week, we finished up our animal stories, so we're going to kind of take a little week in between Unit 3 and Unit 4, and we're going to do a formative task. So this week, we're really going to get into learning a lot. The formative task we'll be focusing on is called the giant Pacific octopus. So I'm going to call us learners as our greeting, okay? So dear learners, and since there is more than one of you who is going to watch the video, I'm going to add my S to the end to make it plural. Dear learners, this week, now when we think of the word week, week, we have a vowel team, E, to make that word. This week, we will begin our formative task. Okay, so I finished my thought. This week we will begin our formative task. So I'm going to put my punctuation at the end. And then when I end one sentence and I'm about to begin the next sentence, I know that I need to make sure it starts with a capital letter. So we will be learning. So let's think about the word learning. The root word we hear in the word learning is learn. And then at the end we hear ing. And we know the three letters that make up that suffix are I, N, G. We will be learning about the giant Pacific octopus. So this is its proper name. It's a proper noun, okay? So when we have a proper noun, that means we're going to capitalize the first letter, just like we would do in our name. So giant Pacific octopus. There's my period again. All right, first, so I'm using a little bit of linking language to show what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be starting off our week. First, we're going to be talking about what we kind of already know about the giant Pacific octopus. So we will work on a KWL chart. And you guys are probably familiar with a KWL chart. So it has 3 columns, and we're going to talk about things that we already know, things we want to know, things we've learned. So we're going to put all of that on our chart to discuss what we already know about it. And finishing up that thought, punctuation. Now let's look in here a little bit, okay? So we talked a little bit about our linking language that we had. We talked a little bit about how this was a long vowel sound. It's a vowel team. We talked about our linking language that kind of shows what we're going to be learning on first. Now I want to kind of look and see if we can see any of our power words within our morning message, okay? So if I'm looking, I'm going to start off looking for some green words. So these are pretty easy, right? We know we. So let's see. There's another we right there. And let's see, we. There's a lot of the word we in there, right? And the word will is also a green power word. So will, along with the word B. Those are all green power words that we should be familiar with. Now let's look and see if we see any of the blue power words. So, begin is a blue power word. And the word learn, even though we have suffixes at the end of our word learn, that is still a power word from the blue color. So learn. All right, and the word work. Those are all some of our blue power words. Now let's see if we can find any red power words. These are a little bit harder to find. They're not as common as the blue and the green ones, but we do have one red power word, and it's actually in the name of the animal we're learning about, giant. That is a red power word. All right, guys, good job. All right, we are going to have a lot of fun this week learning about the giant Pacific octopus. Bye.